Today I'm going to give you a tour of my little tiny house. I don't really know what's considered a tiny house, but this is pretty small for me, although it's been really nice to live in. It's a 700 square foot little cottage, and it's a 1-bedroom, but there's plenty of space, and I'd like to give you a little tour of the inside so that you can see. Today it's kind of overcast and rainy outside, which is making it darker in here, but it is dark in here because there really isn't any overhead lights. There's lots of lamps that make it feel very cozy, and there's windows, but it's not as bright as it usually is. So I'll go ahead and get started here, and hopefully the camera will stay focused. This is the front door right here, and as you come in to the right here is a window, and you can see I have my fish here. And these are the glow fish that glow, and we had them for about 2 years now, and we had 3, and 2 of them have just recently died, so we only have 1 blue one, which is actually not glowing as much, but we're gonna get some more, and so that he can have some friends. And over here is some French doors that go out to the porch, and we don't open these doors too much, but I do when it's cool outside. We usually just go out through the front door. But these doors are nice, and you can see straight out. This little cottage is lake. It's a waterfront lake property, so right back there is a lake. And there's lots of trees and things in the backyard and plants, which kind of make it hard to see. But I will do a tour of the outside as well. Not this time, but when it's a little bit sunnier and I can get the yard done. So if you keep on coming through here, there's an armoire thing, and there's my shadow, but inside there is a TV. And I have, you know, DVD player and Blu-ray, VCR, all that stuff in there. And down here is some craft supplies up there for Lizzie. Down here is all kinds of movies and videos and things that we have. In the next cabinet, which is a mess because Lizzie was doing some crafts today, I have some more crafts up there for her. I used to do a lot of crafting, but not so much anymore. But all those things that I had, I put them out here for Lizzie and her friends to play with. So there's lots of just random plastic bags full of different craft supplies that they use. If you keep on going through here, I have a little tree there that I didn't light up. On the armoire, I have like some family photos and things that I put up there. Now, this is kind of a little shade or room divider thing. I don't know what you would call it, but this is here kind of to close off what would be Lizzie's room. This is a 1-bedroom house, so that area is all of Lizzie's, and we will probably soon here enclose it and make it into a bedroom. But Lizzie really likes it like this, so that's why we haven't changed it. So that kind of blocks off, if I back up, half of her room. So you can't see anything other than what is her bed. And that's actually a day bed, so they also sit in there, and it can be used as seating as well. So it works really well with the room, because this is our living room. So if you come behind the little shade partition thing, over here Lizzie has toys. She has a few bins of toys that she likes to play with. And she's got a window, and you can see out there. We have this really neat hot tub thing here, but I'll show you that when we do the outside tour. This is, I guess they call them ottomans, and it's a long one, and inside you can open it up, and it's got more of her toys and things in there. She's got her chores and things right there. Another window right there, and here's her bed. Now this kind of bed is a day bed, and it has a twin size mattress on the top, but it doesn't have like the bottom box spring. So underneath the bed it's got lots of space, and I'm sorry it's so dark. Oh, and she's got lots of space, and there's bins down there with more toys. So she has plenty of toys and storage in here. Over to this side, she's got another window. and a lamp there. And her little table there, she's got coloring books. Down in there, she's got all kinds of Play-Doh and Play-Doh tools. And in that pink bin is all her dress-up clothes. She's got a few instruments on the side there, her piano and her guitar. And that's pretty much all she needs. She's got a calendar here that her dad gave her. Over here we have one of these chairs. And this is kind of nice here just to sit, either to watch Lizzie play or to watch TV. And that's one of those massager chairs. And a lot of this stuff that you're seeing here came with the home. I bought it furnished. And this is a sleeper sofa, so when we have guests, we actually do use this. The only guests we really have are family. So Lizzie a lot of times will, if we have guests, she'll like to sleep in her room and have her guests, her grandparents, sleep right there. Up there's all kinds of decorations. As you can see, there's a lot of different things going on in the walls. We have basically grapes and safari kind of decorations pretty much everywhere, which I really liked when I came and saw the house. That was all there. So I really liked it, so I haven't really changed it. In here we put our purses. Lizzie's actually got a purse, and I got my purse right there. In that bin down there, I keep flip-flops. In this bin up here, I keep my collection of little golden books, and these books are great because I read Lizzie a bedtime story every night, and I love those books because they're a good length, and they're very good stories. And they're cheap, and they're small and easy to store. Coming back over here, in there, I store all our shoes. So when we come in through the front door, we put our shoes in there. That's worked out really well, and it's black, and it kind of just stays hidden under there, so it works out really well. This right here is a vase, and I just put this little container in here, and that's got all our fish food in there. So the kids just grab some fish food and come over here and feed the fish, and they really enjoy doing that. In the winter, I got this heater, and it's really neat. Actually, I don't think it's plugged in, but you flip the switch on, and it looks like a fire. I really like that. I'd love to have a fireplace, but in this little tiny house, that's all we can do, and I really like it. Okay, so now we're coming through, here was the living room. We're coming through into the kitchen area. So this is the entrance to the kitchen area. And you can see in through that window as well, that kind of open area. So we'll come in through here. To my right, I have our dining area. So this is where we have our meals. Lizzie got her school supplies and stuff, so I have that all right there. She's got her stool here if we ever need it. And I have like 3 vacuums back there. You're probably wondering why I would have 3 vacuums in a little tiny house. But I was just recently cleaning the carpets, and I have like my wet vacuum, my regular vacuum, and my little picker-up hand vac thing. So that's why I have all those. There's our little trash can. Right here's a little kind of coffee bar area. And I love to drink tea, so that's why I got that sign right there. Keep calm and drink tea. And so right there, I always making my tea or my coffee. I don't drink so much coffee anymore, but I love tea. So that's my little area. And I love those little scent warmers. Those are really good, and they smell up the whole house. So just that one does a really good job. Okay, so coming back this way, there are 2 cabinets there. And there's some space on top, and as you can see, it's kind of got high ceilings, this house, so it feels very open and not as small as you would think for a 700 square foot house. These are our pantries, and I'll show you this one. So these open up, and I'll back up so you can see. There's shelves, and we put all of our food and things in there, and breakfast things and snacks in the bottom, and that is our pantry. And I found that works out good. We don't need very much more space than that. I grocery shop once a week, so it's good. In there, I'm actually not using it for food. I do put paper products in and Tupperware and things like that, but it's a bit of a mess, to be honest with you. And I have like my different kitchen gadgets. And you're probably wondering why I have a Christmas tree, but I have a Christmas tree. I've always wanted to have a year-round Christmas tree. So this is our Christmas tree, and right now I just have a kitchen theme. There's not a whole lot on it. We're in summer right now, so I could have done a summer tree, but I didn't. I just went ahead and just did a regular kitchen tree. Different little kitchen utensils and fruits in there. And that's my kitchen tree. But during the seasons, what I'll do is I actually decorate the tree for each holiday. So I've done like a Valentine's Day tree. I've done a St. Patrick's Day tree. Obviously a Christmas tree. What else have I done? I did an Easter tree. And basically I go all out with my holiday themes. And this table, I've always wanted, I saw a table on, somebody had gotten on Pottery Barn that they don't make anymore. And that you can take the top of the table off and decorate on the inside, put whatever you want in there. So you could also do like a seasonal table for each season or holiday. Well, this table is actually, the glass top comes off and you can put stuff in the middle. So when I do decorate, like for Easter, I put Easter eggs all inside, excuse me, Easter eggs all inside there. I put garland in there. So that's a really neat table. It wasn't meant for that, I don't think, but that's how I'm using it. Right now it doesn't have anything in it though. Right here is a little kitchen island area, and we have 2 stools. And I really like this area because actually it gets used more than the dining area. Lizzie and her friend usually sit there when I make them food. And they eat there, and I'll usually eat standing up. For dinner we always sit at the table. So it's really nice that in this little tiny house I have this island that I can, you know, use for cooking, because I like to cook and I can chop up and make whatever I want pretty comfortably in this kitchen. And the other side of the island here does have drawers. I have my kitchen utensils in there. I have my oven mitts and all that. Down there I have crock pots, bread machines, more machines and gadgets that are pretty big. It has outlets that work on each end. Over here I put my little CD and radio because I like to listen to music, so I have that, and inside that box underneath it is full of CDs. You have a little window here that goes out to the side of the house. And I'll kind of lift the camera up if it'll focus, and I don't know, it's probably getting confused on what I'm doing, but this house has all kinds of wall murals and wall hangings, as you can see. Up there what you're seeing is tiles that they've put on the house. They look metallic. They're actually these faux, or I guess faux metallic, because they're actually foam. And the house has a metal roof, so it does really good on helping it not, you can't hear the rain at all in here. Over here is my refrigerator. You probably can't tell by watching this video, but this is a very small fridge. This, I can't tell you the size, but it's made for RVs. It's a small fridge, but it works out really well for us. Like I say, we only grocery shop once a week. And we are able to put all of our food in there. Above it, I have my little microwave. That little microwave I got when I lived in an apartment that didn't have microwave in it. And I got a little one because I lived in in my apartment, which was also small. It was about 900 square foot. So that one came over here and I just put it on top. Above it, I have a basket that I put like bread and things like that in. That cabinet is full of glassware and things that I don't usually use. They're just for entertaining. In that cabinet, I have our daily like plates, bowls, all that. In here, we have our cups. Right here, we have, you can see our toaster, our knives, and our coffee pot. Over here, I have all these drawers and another little cabinet underneath. Those have all your kitchen stuff in there. I won't really show you everything, but I have, you know, your basic kitchen drawer with everything just thrown in there. Basically, I have everything in there. Another drawer full of all that kitchen stuff. Underneath there, I have all my glassware, bakeware. Under the cabinet,